exciting! Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Huh? Sakura's dead? She's really dead?
That sucks! That is so unfair! Of all the people who didn't deserve to die, Sakura was at the top of the list! Oh, that sucks! Sakura! Now Aui's developed a 1,000-yard stare. There's no way she's not gonna get messed up from this. It's already taking effect. Alright, Aoi, you go do that. We'll figure things out here. Who would have done it? Yeah, sure. Do whatever you want.
Yes, yes!
I see.
Just a second.
Interesting.
Looks that way. Gotta go through this again!
Huh?
It's your fault!
What?
She's letting her emotions get the better of her.
What?
She's already called out 3 killers. I think she has a pretty justifiable reason to accuse the 3 of you. I think. She's on an emotional rampage. This won't end well.
I won't forgive you.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
That's how all power levels go up.
What the heck? Come on!
Oh, don't tell me.
It's the Monokuma file!
You told me anyway. Well, we're gonna need it. Now's really not the time, Monokuma.
Huh?
That's an interesting thought. Sakura and Monokuma had a fight. What if Monokuma did it?
Say what?
And if anybody could take you on, she could.
In other words, Hmm?
I'll keep it at the back of my mind then.
Phew!
I'm surprised you didn't punish her the last time you two fought. See, that's what kills me with this case. Somebody managed to take down the most powerful woman alive. How does that happen?
Hey,
Even Monokuma thinks, well, I didn't want to fight that again, because you would have lost.
well done.
What is this?
Who was able to best the strongest woman alive? That's impossible.
Shing!
What is this?
This is not helping Aoi at all.
I won't forgive you.
Oh, this isn't helping anybody at all. We've got massive emotions on the side of this trial. On this investigation, on everything, one person hates pretty much everybody in the room. And then we got you. That's not helping. There's a time and a place for everything, Byakuya. Now would be the time to shut the hell up. Just backhand right through the screen. Well, all the suspects are in here.
Anyway,
Yeah, we got to do the investigation thing again. Oh, wow. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, I would have selected Hina for this. Okay. Totally understand.
That's fine.
Right. We need one more guard so nobody tampers with evidence. Kyoko, you got appointed.
what?
What? She's helping out! Thorn in my side.
That's fine.
Now, you don't have to listen to him. Aoi, you have the floor.
What?
Oh, no. Oh, my. That's a big demand.
Huh?
That is cutting off... That's cutting off everybody else, Aoi.
It's your fault!
You're basically throwing these three to the dogs. I know how you feel, but that isn't fair.
I won't forgive you.
I know you. You're not this unfair.
Stop talking.
Right. Everybody's life is on the line. We all need to combine our information. The only way we're going to do that is if everybody gets a chance to see everything. Oh my gosh. This is what happens when you let emotions rule you. Not saying this is a bad thing. But now she's trying to basically flip the table. Now's not the time for this either. Byakuya, you still shut up. Aoi, you gotta let people look at the crime scene. Or we've got bigger problems.
It's all clear now.
Oh, like she's gonna do that for you. Well, let's see. Hero, nothing against you, man, but what are you gonna do? I shouldn't laugh at that, but I was kind of thinking the same thing.
Yep.
Well, glad she agrees. Oh my. Keep that to yourself and in your room.
It's all clear now.
What are you saying? Calm down.
Might be impossible for you to do right now, Hina, but just calm yourself. We'll do all the work. Even if it means letting Byakuya into the crime scene, we gotta do this.
Hey,
Most important thing, right there.
correct.
We have to figure it out. You're gonna have to do stuff you don't want to do. There we go. A compromise. That's 2 out of the 3 of your suspected murderers out the room. They won't be anywhere near here, I think. Oh, whatever.
Listen. Listen to me.
Investigation begin. For the 4th time. First things first, Monokuma file. Victim was Sakura Ogami. Time of death is estimated to be around 12 noon. Wish we had a clock in here. Body was discovered in the rec room on the 3rd floor. Okay, all of this matches. The evidence is a strong blow to the victim's head. No other injuries. Blow to the head. However, it seems that at some point the victim suffered from violent vomiting of blood. Huh. So, blow to the head and throwing up blood. Ugh, nasty way to go.
Hey,
I think I know what you're getting at. Because of the circumstances starting it.
so...
One way in, one way out. That's the confusing part. I've heard of this before. Yeah. Killer would have had to escape after creating the scene. Think about this. There's actually a special term for it. exactly. Zero Escape. Great series, by the way.
In other words,
Term right there, the locked room murder. These are the most confusing murders to figure out. Because, in reality, they are impossible. There's a few ways to do it. But the way you get to a conclusion of a locked room murder, sometimes it just goes way over your head. And these are probably my favorite types of cases to solve, whether it be when I'm reading a mystery book of myself, when I'm figuring out in a different game.
hey,
Every time there is a locked room mystery, I love figuring these ones out. And go ahead, Kyoko, if you already know the details of a locked room murder, it will make this a bit easier to figure out.
that's fine.
Good, the 4 basic types. I'm glad she's going over these. So the crime actually happens, and then the locked room is created. So via secret passage, maybe. That's one way out of a locked room. Possibly locking it from the outside, which... that little tidbit right at the end of the last episode, there are no locks on these doors, so... That's not it. I guess you could do that. You know, tie a string to the lock and then pull it from the outside to lock it on the inside. But again, no locks on these doors.
Correct.
That's an interesting one. What if the locked room was already made before the crime?
In other words,
So basically, the person is locked inside, and they are killed inside, while the, I guess the criminal is outside. So they're able to kill them from outside the locked room. For example,
However-
a handgun, an arrow, something like that. Poison gas, I don't know. Yeah, no weaponry, at least advanced weaponry. No gunpowder, no arrows. So, 2 of the 4 down, we can already cross one of them off.
it's true.
This is probably the most common locked room murder, and these are the ones I love figuring out. Essentially, in the heat of the moment, when people bust down the locked door,
In other words,
the person is still inside, but joins in when the commotion is started. So they basically become part of the group as it's formed. That's probably my favorite. This one's the most plausible so far. Because if somebody was just off to the side of the door, Makoto breaks in, they join the group. But there's a problem with this theory.
it's true.
Well, I mean, this could have been it. There actually was no locked door after all.
In other words,
And this is where I was coming from when I was talking secret passages. Like, if there's an opening in the floor, that's one way to get out of a locked room murder, because you can still lock the door and still get out. In reality, no, it's not possible. No one would ever think of a secret passage or anything like that. You know, a hidden wall, a fake wall, something like that. So, out of the 4, we can cross 2 of them off as implausible or just outright
Indeed.
stupid. Like I said, I love these types of mysteries. They're always really fun to solve. I can't wait to solve this one. Yeah, Kyoko, I want to hear what you have to say about these. You explained them to me, so out of the 4, which one is this one?
it's true.
And don't you dare say the one with the arrow or the gun. Oh, this is going to be a great trial. Can't wait to solve this. I'm sorry if I'm getting all giddy from solving a mystery, even though we're standing in the presence of a dead body right here of somebody who was absolutely amazing. But this means there's a type of ingenuity that the killer thought of to create an impossible scenario. That's what I want to figure out. Need to get all the details we can to solve this, and I can't wait. Sakura, in your memory, I will figure out the impossible. I will figure out the locked room murder. I'm thinking next time on Danganronpa, we're going to go ahead and start collecting the evidence, maybe talking with people, figure out what they have to say, and I'll leave you with trying to figure out the locked room murder. No spoilers, but I will see you guys next time.
Danganronpa.